Okay, chat. I have a game plan today. So, there are two things I want to accomplish today. One, I want to be able to make a full-length video from the stream. And even if I don't believe it's good, I think I'm too focused on being a perfectionist and stressing myself out that I just need to get content out there for the people to watch. Because in the end, people aren't here for Mr. Beast type shit, right? They're here for me, my personality, and like for the short side, the item combos. Because to be quite frank, it's kind of hard to get my personality out doing what I do. So I'm hoping these full length videos will help do that. Because if Smash Bros. Magically disappeared, I'd lose majority of my fan base because it's built around Smash Bros. It's not built around me, and I am partially okay with that. But I still want some people to stick around, some sort of reason for people to like stick around. I still want to do that by bringing my personality into Smash content, but I think trying to find other ways to bring my personality in is huge. I think the main way and easiest way to do that is with full length videos like these. So let us view channel. I am live streaming. Perfect. So I am analyzing the best Robin player versus the best Min player in the world. Sit down, grab some popcorn, and let's take some notes.
Hey, get
So
off the
first of
Wi-Fi,
all,
guys.
I think this matchup is really bad for Robin.
Disconnect your
Arms
Pro
block his
controllers and
projectiles.
your Joy-Cons.
Arms
Boom.
are outrange 11 sword, but once Min is off stage, it's really hard for Min to recover. Elwin can combo into back air and kill extremely early. Elwin can spike. Levin sword deals a crap ton of damage and knockback items, amazing knockback, and also combo into Elwin. Amazing kit when it comes to edge guarding Min. So, how does the leaf actually get in? That is a huge point that I'm going to be focusing on. And let's just watch.
All right. Oh, okay, they're going
Full
straight.
screen
They're
it.
going straight
Full
into it.
screen
Game
it.
number one. Doramigi and Leaf.
Dormigi and Leaf. Alright.
I want to see the magic happen.
Guys, they're
Yes.
playing.
They're playing.
They're playing. Full
Team?
screen, bro.
Team? Help?
Cause we. Okay, there we go.
Thank you. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna read the intro for the video and then go from there. Because I wasn't expecting utter dog shit production. You see them playing for like a full 30 seconds. What is that? Okay, we have 12 viewers in shorts, so I'm gonna explain the premise again and do the intro. Because last time I did it, there was no one here. So, in today's video, we're going to analyzing the best Min versus the best Robin and figuring out what went wrong, what went right, and taking some notes for our own gameplay. Let's go into it.
All right.
So first of all, he immediately starts charging up the thunder and gets interrupted, and then he gets
Oh, okay,
grabbed.
they're
Oh
going
wait,
straight. They're going straight
And
into
now
it.
he is off stage, and that is horrible for
Into
Robin.
it. Game number one.
This is easy die
Doramigi and
zone.
Leaf.
Dormigi and Leaf. Alright.
He commits to the arc fire extremely laggy move. It can be okay because the arms actually have a weird time dealing with it, especially laser. You have to directly hit it while it's in the air, and it's a pretty small hitbox until it's activated. And whenever it is activated, it interacts very weirdly with the arms. Like the arms kind of go past it, but it still gets interrupted. It's weird.
I want to see the magic happen.
Yeah, same here.
They're playing.
He goes for the up air out of shield. That move is actually pretty bad out of shield and never hits in front of him
Team?
unless you're like right in front of his face. And
Team?
in that situation, Dormigi was
Help?
not. See, Arcfire in that situation is actually pretty good. Thunder clanks with part of the arm but then the rest of the move just keeps continuing.
Okay, there we go. Great, good, good.
We're
That's
saved.
more like it.
Amazing
We're
combo.
saved.
Now here, that Thunder, if it hits, it's actually even more awkward for Doramigi, because now Leaf has more time to set up an Arc Fire on ledge. Now in this situation, we see this drop down jump. I think dropping down and jump is amazing, because you cannot throw an Arc Fire here. You cannot shoot a Thunder here. Ram will beat it all out. The only thing Leaf can do is either try rolling past Doramigi or past the Ram, or he can shield.
That's more like it.
There he shielded, amazing option.
Yeah.
But unfortunately he loses stage control, is now off stage, he gets reversaled. And how does he deal with this here? You see how he's just moving around? He's going, okay, you can do something, you can do something, just do something. You're free to do anything you want. I'm just waiting for you to do something. And then he throws out this huge move that lasts a long time, hoping to catch something. Now he did something, but Leaf did it a little bit early, and on top of that, did not jump
Like,
and gets right in. Hi, I will like and sub. Thank you, Josh Cott.
unlike the previous games, I like how this being
Ooh, gets hit there.
straight brawl. I mean, it was a mess.
Leaf has one use of Levin Sword left, which is actually pretty good. If you can get Leaf, not Leaf, if you can get Doramigi off stage with that one use, or while you're holding the item, you get him off stage, it's basically checkmate and Doramigi will die.
Yeah.
Another use of Arc Fire being weird with the arms.
Dang.
It's very hard to
And it's
actually
also
hit Arc Fire.
quite even too.
Yeah, no, it is.
And there he jumps in, but it trades with that dash attack, and they're now both off stage,
You'd
both
imagine
pretty even game. However, Leaf did not pick up that item, and he does not have Levin Sword. So I say overall, this is still Min advantage.
would have a much harder time
Goes for the jump.
being able to
That's like a fine thing to do.
find
He
the
was at
opportunity 'cause,
the up smash.
Min is so good at like stopping
Ooh,
people from
wait.
jumping.
Nice Thunder.
Wait.
Oh, you got so greedy with that. So if Elwin hits Min there, Min will just die, but he did so early,
He made it back. He had a jump. He had a jump.
That would have been sick.
and then he dies. So what have we seen so far? Leaf has gotten reversaled multiple times, either from ledge or from off stage. And it's the main thing costing him here, because he should not be getting reversaled this much. I think other than that, the other thing to take note is he has done multiple arc fires. And arc fire, while it can be good in this matchup, is very committal and very laggy. So as Leaf at this point, I'm like, okay, I need to lock in on those sledge traps and edge guards, and I need to stop doing so much arc fire. I need to figure out how to actually get in.
But the price of that, him going out.
Nice Thunder. Thunder will combo into dash attack there and bring Doramigi off stage. Thunder's a very good move there, especially whenever he has iframes. This shot will not kill, but here you can just throw L Thunder. Ooh, that was such a good recovery from Doramigi. So if he did not throw those arms out there, he will have fallen like normal and just died. But it was actually the perfect timing to do so, because it kept him high enough in the air to avoid that forwarder.
Wait a sec.
And because of that, he gets reversaled again.
Yeah, we're chilling.
We're chilling.
He didn't take much,
Not too bad.
but any
Still
extra
focused.
credit is extra credit.
Still have the whole book, multiple books.
And there, Leaf is prepared. He does not commit too early. He is watching out for that arm usage, and he calls it out.
This is more like a.
Now, Arc Thunder is very awkward. When an arm activates it, if it does, sometimes the arm will just destroy it. But if an arm activates it, it'll explode and it'll just like hit the arms, but it won't like hit Mimin or anything. It doesn't damage Mimin.
Edge trap, edge guard game for both of sides.
Nice, nice. Oh,
Like a dash-
okay. This is actually an amazing position here. So first of all, this sword is falling down right now, and it's probably gonna fall down when he actually upbeats because he commits to using something off stage. And arms can be pretty laggy. So the sword will actually probably be around here when he actually grabs ledge, which is amazing for Leaf. It allows him to cover like rolls way easier. He's allowed to go further off stage and still be able to cover a roll on reaction. But also if these arms hit the sword, that adds inlect to it, which is also great for
That
Leaf.
was so hot.
What a
That-
strength.
That was a cool Arcfire interaction right
Yeah,
there.
like ball yarn. He's got
Alright.
Nice. He is prepared to catch that roll. Now, Doramigi, that wasn't like perfectly spaced, so Doramigi could have actually just waited, or he also could have jumped. But a very good option to do versus Arcfire is roll, because even if it's well spaced, if you've already grabbed ledge, you can always roll. You can always roll off stage. Now, here we can see Robin is able to always punish said rolls if they are ready for it, but it is usually quote unquote the safest and best option versus Arcfire.
strength.
Yeah.
Nice grab. Here he is fishing for these thunders because one, these arms will not like cover his feet, and if the thunder hits his feet, he's just put in an overall very bad position. Hello, GD Pro. Thunder won't combo into anything from that far, but it's just some extra nice damage. Pushes Stormigi further away, allows Leaf to potentially have an easier time getting an L1 spike, etc., etc.
Alright.
As a
Oh my
And he went for it. He missed.
God.
In Arcfire, he was not high enough to actually hit that.
play a lot of Robin, like spam
Boom,
that side B,
damage.
and then
I actually love that weight from Doramigi. Robin has a horrible time landing, especially versus Mimin, and so we often rely on our defensive options. And he just waited and then reacted.
the reading
To set
that
defensive
Robin
option.
get up is like so doable on Robin player.
Oh.
He's getting very greedy with his own reversals here. So the reason why I'd call using Thunder like that pretty greedy is that yes, it can hit Doramigi, but if he throws anything off stage, which you don't have more than enough time to react to it, at least react to the jump. If he throws anything out there, you will lose the interaction, and you'll have to use more Elwyn.
Definitely.
Yeah.
For a very, very
Yeah,
small
in that
benefit,
situation,
he goes for this double jump, amazing
find the way
mix-up.
to the center of the stage. We do find it.
I actually really like that.
Dormigi does not let him get it for free.
He jumps in, he gets in. How is the edge card?
Dude, yo.
Ooh. Dormigi has been doing a lot of reversals in that situation. And Leaf
Oh.
punishes
No, but he
it
doesn't have a
and
jump.
covers
Does he
it
have jump? No, he doesn't.
with
He
a
doesn't have
L Thunder.
Oh,
Oh, that was a hard call out. Slightly too late though.
man.
back throw.
And now
Try to get that stretch.
he has second arm, and once again, Robin has a horrible time also recovering, and he waits once again for that defensive option.
Paid so much for that forward smash right at the ledge.
Might be one of the Leaf fan because every time he does something good,
Oh, Leaf messed up there. He could have actually landed on top of Dormigi and hit him.
he shows how he
But
has
he
every
accidentally landed on that platform, and sticky platforms are annoying in this game.
he messed it up something. He shows it.
He does another air dodge. That's actually very good. Going, hey, he's been punishing this. He's been looking for my defensive options, but I don't think he's gonna be looking for it in this situation, and Dormigi is not.
He knows he's sick.
Yeah, he's
Ooh, nice parry. Ooh.
like Mimin's so heavy. Oh my god, I'm actually a little bit surprised.
Here in this situation, Dormigi actually had enough iframes to just ignore the fire.
Yeah, me too.
But that was a really well spaced arc fire.
No way.
Uh-oh, don't get edge guarded.
No, okay, good.
Here he jumps again. He's been doing a lot of jumps off, like, on ledge, but he's been mixing up how he jumps and what he jumps with. So it's
Yeah,
still
it's
pretty
all about
ambiguous
being
what he's
lift
going
damage.
to do. There he does a
Face
neutral
down
get up.
low.
Right. Oh,
Goes, hey, I've been jumping a lot.
Oh
Maybe
my
I
God.
shouldn't.
okay, he made it back.
Yeah, that.
And there he goes back to jumping.
Get up.
Like, there's a lot of levels to this gameplay, and they are adapting very
was
fast.
terrifying to be right next to Robin, especially with that kind of recovery. The
Yeah,
Elwyn.
absolutely.
Nice book.
Little bit
Unfortunately,
fastball.
sends the wrong direction though, and ends
Still at
up
the ledge.
Dormigi
Dang.
getting the reversal,
We got smooth moves over here.
and he dies because the book sent the wrong direction. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
So
Defense
Leaf
up.
has been getting reversaled a lot. That last instance I cannot completely fault him, but there's multiple instances where he had an advantage and he lost it through means in which he should not be losing it. There's a couple times where he went for edge guard off stage, messed up, and Dormigi got the reversal. And you really need to hit those edge guards and not let Dormigi get back to stage. Especially getting reversal like that is so deadly versus Robin, because Robin has a hard time in neutral versus Min Min. It's like free advantage state at that point for Min Min.
From Dormigi.
Yeah, I've been. Definitely don't want to drop no games.
What stage do they go to?
No
PS2. I think PS2 is a fine stage for both of these people. Probably slightly better for Min Min because he can move around, but lower top ceiling is very nice for Robin. Especially if he's going to land those arc fires.
I'm surprised Leaf was able to find these strings though. Anytime they
Like
get
arc fire
opening,
up smash will be killing earlier.
it's always big damage.
Yeah. Especially, it surprised me a lot because, you know.
He does the same thing again as last game where he's trying to charge it up. Elf Thunder actually does pretty decent. Into arms, it'll just stop an arm. It'll trade with an arm. So getting it up on online can be pretty important in Robin getting in. Dormigi immediately trying to interrupt it and call it out, but he immediately shielded, and then now he has it. He now has it on lock. Arc fire there is amazing because the only way Ram will actually hit that arc fire is if he angles it all the way up, but there's like no real reason other than that arc fire to put it all the way up.
Like the combos and stuff.
Yeah,
Nice
you
thunder, interrupts anything he wants to
imagine so
do.
based off of the archetype, but man, that Levin sword is so good.
Gets his recovery caught.
No wonder he was able to get like 5th place on last year Brewer. It makes a lot of sense now, I guess. But
He finally gets in.
on the other hand, Dormigi
Ooh, and gets his jump caught.
forcing does a lot of pressure.
Nice anti-air.
Right, yeah.
Arc fire here. He's still respecting it. And he's doing a very good job at timing when he swings, so the fire's gonna disappear by the time it actually comes out. Because if this laser hits the fire, it's just gonna add more lag to it and potentially stop it. Arc fire can be pretty inconsistent with the arms because this game is bad,
All
but
of those
usually
openings
it
really come from
always
being
at
able to
least
jump it in
adds
to
some
start
in
one,
lag.
landing up air, maybe get started with a
Or
landing
makes it
air.
take longer to fully
Kind
come
of
out.
difficult to do against a character like
That was a really good movement mix-up, going, hey, I know you want to jump in this situation, but I also know you really want to shield. Oh, those are defensive, so I'm just going to move around and make you second guess what I'm going to call out.
Nice. There's just no escape.
Oh, I actually liked that. He disconnected from the ledge there. I think it's called a tether cancel, and he went to throw another arm.
From Dormigi.
Ooh, unfortunate he went for a greedy arc fire off of ledge.
Literally like the best.
Yeah.
Or like at least top 3.
If he does not find the my
Oh yeah, that's so deadly. Thunder into Nair off stage, my
God.
beloved.
I could say the same thing on Leave.
Yeah.
Although I'm not gonna borrow.
And that Thunder's always good, even if you're too far to connect that Nair, because it just interrupts whatever Min Min's trying to do, adds some damage, pushes them further away.
I like the small little thunders into like fairs or anything else actually. I like
That fire partially interrupting Min Min there.
Right.
Now here, you just cover ledge.
Maybe maybe
In here, Min can't just ram him multiple times in a row. He commits to that laser though, which adds too much and like to Min for him to swing that ram.
pigeonhole.
But Leaf goes for a jump forwarder. Mainly, you're gonna see Robin jumping a lot off of ledge, which Leaf has been.
Using like L Thunder.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
He made it back still.
Arc Fire, that was a pretty good Arc Fire, and it did eventually hit him, but I'd still call that greedy.
Oh wait, he makes.
Because like, here's the thing, even if Arc Fire hits off of ledge here, you're gonna be getting hit quite often. And in that trade, you're still losing. And now you have no more book, so you definitely should not be going for it. He does not go for it. He goes for that double jump
He
again.
lost his book.
We'll get it back, right?
Yeah, we'll get it back.
Sure, surely.
Ooh. That could have led into a nasty L1 spike. But now, as to Migi, first of all, next time Leaf is on ledge, you know he's either gonna neutral get up or he's gonna jump and do some bullshit. You just have to call that what and when. Mainly the when, because if you know when it's gonna happen, you can cover both options with down angled ram.
Dang, if we did have the Levin sword right there, it could have been lethal.
He rolls.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that was actually really good. So he jumps in, but instead of swinging, he just lands and shields, and Min here up smashes. There was a preemptive option to punish a Nair on shield. Normally that would be a free punish, but he Leaf just didn't swing here. He just shielded, and now he gets this.
Ooh, the return was.
And on Calus that or like a stage with a higher blast zone that might not have killed, PS2 potentially coming in there clutch. But nope, Min just goes here is a big ball of doom. Die now. No real reason not to swing.
Straight off
From the Min, he has iframes.
Yeah.
If you land it, you get the kill. If you don't, oh no, you're going back to neutral, which is still really good for you.
Still no pauses in the match, though.
Slightly behind.
Are going straight at it.
Here he decides again, he does that jump forward there. Yeah, at this point, you know he's only doing double jump, normal jump, or neutral get up. He hasn't really done much else off of ledge, and that is something Dormigi should be keeping in mind. And two of those, you can just cover the air.
Feels like this is a game where it's just like if Leaf finds that opportunity, we might be able to get this.
You just really need to figure out the win, because Leaf is doing a pretty good job at mixing up the win, and that is a huge part of the track. Ooh, that dragon arm was so nasty. If that hits, Dormigi just wins. Nice reversal from the arc fire. He does not pick up that sword. Picking up that sword could have been huge. He calls out the roll. Dormigi has been rolling a few times, and with arc fire, when there is a arc fire on you on your shield, if it's only affecting the left side of your shield, you can always roll to the right. The arc fire will not stop it or hit you. Oh, that's unfortunate. He got Levin sword like a millisecond too late. Is that gonna cost him the game?
Was waiting for it to come back.
There, he went to call out a roll again. Let's run that back.
Yeah, lost it earlier.
So last time in the situation, he went to call out a roll, and Dormigi actually did roll. But you didn't get the dash attack out in time. But you saw that move forward.
Sword. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, nice jump call out. That's actually a pretty scary situation for Dormigi. Is either you jump and nair and swat him away, or you recover low, hope you don't get L1 spiked or down it. Which like has more potential for a reversal. But he hasn't really been jumping in that situation at all. So it seemed fun for Dormigi to go for.
Yo. Wow.
There's a nice mix-up attempt, and Leaf goes, nah, I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, in this whole venue.
He'll do even double jump still. but it is under
What
risky
stage is this?
there's a lot of
There's not gonna be
Alright,
okay.
so
So
that'll-
small battlefield, great pick for both people. I have no complaints. This is like the PS2 for Japan. That's like their default. But yeah, we're also not gonna be seeing any counter picks here. Leaf does have a clown, but it's mainly for Olimar. I think he feels just fine in this matchup. He has wins on the other top Min-Mins. This is the only one he struggles with.
I can expect this could be even more of a brawl.
Yeah.
Oh, that Nair auto canceled. Unfortunate.
I feel like Dorby finds a lot of like raw grabs too.
He is just jumping in, getting past those arms.
Leaf giving Dormy
He goes for another
a
jump.
little bit more respect. But that little respect actually gets him that
Boom.
game number 2.
I actually like that patience. Especially if Dormigi here can just like mash air dodge, you can call that out with a dash attack or a thunder into dash attack.
Empty hop
Like,
off
he
the
just
shield
waits.
for the up
He sees
smash
what he
into
does.
The arc fire was so sick.
No, that
He
is.
gets that free info. Amazing back air. That's the most optimal thing you can do there. Versus Dormigi. Some characters who don't mind being off stage, maybe you want like an up smash, which would deal more damage. But Dormigi and Min-Min in general are way worse off stage than above Robin.
Every time I see him doing that, it feels like,
Oh no, he
something's
messed
gonna
it
happen.
up. That was a free back air. That was a free back air. He forgot to drop down off of ledge first.
Next,
Nice.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Look how much damage he ate, and it's still going. And now he's getting ledge trapped.
All right, Leaf.
Oh, that ball was actually really scary.
Show me what
If
you
that
got.
hit, he might have just died.
Alright, what's it gonna be?
Not afraid to contest the recovery too for Min-Min.
Yeah.
Nice patience, just holding up that shield.
Oh,
But oh, he loses a whole stock, all because of that back air. And Dormy was at like a decently early percent too. That is such unfortunate.
my
And you know
gosh,
that's just
man.
gonna be in his head.
He probably tried to run off to not get hit by something.
Nice Thunder
That
mix
DI.
up. So Thunder's really good. Cause it forces either a roll, a shield, or a jump. Most time, if by the time you see Thunder, you just can't really get an attack off. But those those defensive options are pretty fast. That if you're far away enough on reaction, you can do one of those. Especially if he's like delaying it or like canceling it, you can do those. So whenever you already have shield up and he goes for a thunder, you're like, well, I'm already holding up shield, but if I shield this, they don't really get much off of it. So like, okay, they're just gonna cancel it and like do something to me. And a common reaction off of that is either jumping out of shield or rolling. Because by the time Leaf cancels that thunder, he'll go, oh yeah, he's loading up shield. I can just grab him.
He's going a lot for that ledge grab.
There's some weird mind games thunder can cause.
Trying to find something right here.
Yeah.
Manages to. Okay.
Nice. He goes for that grab. Going for that grab, there's actually a-okay from Dormigi. First of all, he still had iframes. I think he was the one to have iframes, right? Yeah, he was the one to have iframes. And going for this grab, if he hits it, he gets Dragon Arm, and then Leaf is off stage at like 40%. And that is really scary for Leaf, because he can just genuinely die. Boom, boom.
So scary to deal with too.
Unfortunate. He actually waited for the air dodge, but he missed the punish. Leaf here. Going for okay electric. I'm okay with throwing Arc Thunder there, but it will just like lose to the arms. I don't generally use it much in this matchup.
Straight onto the platform, we get out of.
I actually really like that sword down toss into up
the
air.
ledge trap.
And it's pretty awkward for Min-Min to punish that from behind.
Oh god. Hey, they are running onto the platform.
You'd have to
escape
do like
each
a
other.
turnaround up smash.
We're
which
so
can be
ironic.
awkward. Unfortunate. That arc fire there covers if Dormigi runs back, but nah,
There's some
he's an
common
aggressive
parry
guy.
situations,
He
man.
just goes forward and just goes
Going on the
underneath it.
merry-go-round.
It feels like they're not even
Nice.
before
Oh, that's so huge.
stage, you know. It's just like
Yeah.
the half of
Getting
the
that
stage.
heal off is amazing
Always
for
like half
Leaf.
of stage all the time.
Now,
Like,
if
it's
you
just like
get hit by
basketball,
the
man,
big
no
ball,
ball.
you'll
Yeah,
probably
just
live.
like a basketball.
Just you got one
Now
step,
it's getting to that scary percent where you're gonna start dying.
Highlightable.
go to the other side,
Um,
and it's quick.
probably
Turn
not
left
if you're on the
side,
platform, but now, like,
Too
if
bad.
you're on ledge and you get hit by it,
Too bad we're not seeing
you
any
might
jump.
be dead,
funny, like,
man.
how, you know,
Oh,
Leaf is
nice.
half
And
the
you
stage
get the
all
sword.
time.
Oh yeah.
So how do we get extra mileage off of this? Well, first of all, items can also be pretty hard to hit with like Ram and stuff. So here you can also just like toss it if you want. But oh, he was forced to drop
You
it.
see the reason
That's
why,
so
right?
sad.
The payoff on the arc fire on any
Amazing arc fire. That was a
kind of
really good arc
reversal
fire.
can lead to a kill. Dormigi now
He gets
behind.
interrupted.
Leaf is sitting pretty. Actually, I'm
Boom,
not
boom.
sure
Trying
about
to
right
recover.
now, though. No double jump.
No double jump. Yeah.
And he is no longer able to.
From the
Here
middle
throws
of the
the arc fire. If it lands, is a very good position for him. And if it doesn't,
stage
it goes back to neutral.
2. That's a half court shot.
Oh, he reached the champion. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's
Uh-oh.
good.
This getting a bit scary position.
I like the arc fire too to
He's going for
prevent
those
Dormigi
jump-ins.
from extending that edge guard situation.
Another
and turning
jump-in.
into a ledge trap.
Dormigi just punishing them all. Another jump.
A lot of massive pressure from Dormigi.
If that down tilt hit, I don't know if Leaf would still live, but he eating some extra damage that he's not going to be doing. Leaf is honestly kind of just like panicking. Like another jump forward there. He's been doing a ton of those. And Dormigi doesn't really have a reason to stand in that particular position. If he wants to cover that area, he's not need to do it with Nair. He can just do it with this ball.
Dude,
The mega ball.
yeah, spin off.
Amazing frame trap. He goes for the laser and then ram straight down,
Stage
barely
quite some
hitting
time now. If
Leaf
not on the
after
right
that
side,
air
the
dodge.
left side.
He does another jump out of the corner.
Dormigi
He is just doing a ton of these
center
jumps.
stage.
I'm afraid it's not getting him killed. Now here, in this position, every time he's only been doing neutral get up or jump, or like drop down to jump. Let's see what he does. Neutral get up as a mix up. He's been doing a tons of jumps, and then now he does a neutral get up.
For Dormigi.
Oh, potential reversal. Uh-oh.
Sheesh.
Yo.
Mix up,
Oh, he doesn't go for the nair. He goes for the up air.
throwing up squares. Okay, down throw.
Oh,
Also the checkmate, I'm pretty sure is not true on Mimmin. So I don't know why he's
Really?
fishing for it here.
Interesting option to down.
yeah.
You really want to be throwing Mimmin
That was very
off
risky.
stage, not
That's what
up in
I'm
the air.
saying, man. After the down throw too, after getting down throw up air on the DI
He goes for that jump thunder.
mix up at the ledge.
Okay, can he anything in
Oh, now he's mixing up, playing way more grounded, going for that
or
roll
he needs
in.
to find out-
Nice
avoid a
back
frozen,
air.
and there goes that back air.
I actually really wish he discarded his sword here, because he can just cover that tether recovery
Elwin,
way
not
better.
this time
Because he can just
around.
drop it straight down.
Dang.
What? What? Dormigi popping off
Yeah,
already?
Leaf kind of threw there. Like, he
It's not
definitely could have won
POV,
that
is
He
game.
said yes in English.
So,
Oh.
what should we be seeing from Leaf? Well, I think he's been jumping a bit too much off of ledge, especially when he's panicking. He has to lock in, he has to take a deep breath, and he has to stop doing those jumps off of the ledge. Still doing them a good amount can be okay, but he's overdoing it at this point.
Oh man, he must think this is hard.
These
I have a
edge guards he's
headset on,
also
I'm still
messing up a
able to
bit.
hear
I feel like he's
Dormigi's-
devaluing how
know,
good
I'm
items
telling
are
you.
at edge guarding Mimmin,
Shouts. I was so
and
able to
just
hear
giving out
Dormigi's shouts.
opportunities where it could have led into
Very,
a kill.
very emotional moment right there
like,
for
I can imagine
Dormigi.
Dormigi being that way. Like, every time he
And
loses,
now
he's
this
like,
is the
"Oh,
last game of the set. Are we seeing the Piranha Plant?
Two.
Nah, we're not
It
gonna
is-
see the
it is
Piranha
tense.
Plant.
Leaf is like that all the time.
Ah, I see.
To be fair, I like that's how.
Leaf is living on the edge.
But we
now.
can try.
Playing Robin.
Fine stage pick. Leaf definitely can win on this. I don't think his issues have anything to do with the stage.
Robin's definitely definitely a character that can steal some wins.
Nice. He goes for the slow L1 into the immediate L1, just like mix up his timing.
Good arc fire, and you just get blasted.
The sword
You
trades
get
with
thrown off
arm,
stage, it's kind of scary.
goes for the jump. Yeah, whenever it's misspace like that, you can jump and you can roll, and you can win.
It is cool to see that Leaf isn't.
I really like what Dormigi's doing here. He is conditioning him, Leaf, to just hold the shield. And going, hey, I'm gonna go for this falling up air, and then I'm gonna go for something else. It's forcing him to hold shield. Or it'll start eventually forcing him to a full hop after when Dormigi's still in the air and can't do it, because he is like delaying that first attack on shield.
Actually over relying on these ledge trap situations.
Amazing kill. Arcfire being goaded.
He knew.
Another reason why Arcfire will always be my beloved. Oh, now we're getting edge guard forever. The book unfortunately does not hit Dormigi, but he's still able to make it back. And he does that full hop.
You do get a little bit of
He does another full hop. He gets parried.
Very good awareness on Leaf's
end. But now he has book back.
And you do have Elwin back.
Again, though,
that's okay.
#1
Unfortunately gets hit again.
No way. Still back
able to recover again, but he does that panic jump forward there. And now it's back to even. That lead he lost so fast.
After that lead, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. A lot of emotion being displayed by these players.
You see, like once again, he is conditioned. Leaf is being conditioned to hold shield here or jump away immediately.
I wouldn't mind to commentate this game until game 5 and get alive.
Oh yeah.
Man, that was such a good interaction from Dormigi. That was so good. He just covered everything.
Rare to see Dormigi struggles in these situations too.
And then boom, we see the double jump.
Where you'd imagine you'd be able to pick up kills off stage for free. Alright.
Now on ledge, what's he gonna do? He's been doing neutral get up, or he's been doing jumps. And we've seen mostly jumps so far this game. He finally does a roll, but unfortunately gets caught for it. It could have led to a nice reversal. That roll honestly makes sense. Both to get punished and both for him to go for, because he's trying to do new things to try to get this lead back.
Just so hard for Leaf to make it back. Oh.
Ooh, and then neutral get up gets called out, because he is worried about getting hit by those big ass aerials. And then, unfortunately, his recovery gets caught.
Yeah, Dragon Arm 2 that killed. Very good.
He just rolls away. And there he holds shield, trying to mix it up.
Alright, we find the down throw, Nair. No
the mix-up does not work, but I like the idea. Does not make it a bad mix-up.
Can't find their footing. Once you're...
Oh? Amazing?
Double arc fire.
You didn't SDI that? All he probably did, but not, like, optimally, or not like amazingly, because for Mimmin, Mimmin can't get out of that, but it's pretty hard. Like you need really good SDI.
Especially like Dormigi.
Yeah, you're right. Like again, it's Dormigi.
Nice.
Players able to find to do that. Leaf
there. He immediately swings. He does not go for that falling up air. He just goes for that rising there. But Leaf still held shield. He's not really jumping away. Nice, and on the sword hit too. Ooh. He's not punished that roll. And he gets reversaled again by that grab. It's such a scary position. He goes for that panic forward air once again.
Big. Yeah, no, it is. Right.
That time he does a full hop, does not do the panic forward air, but I still like it. And unfortunately, you can see him trying to run off of that platform. Is he still alive? He's still alive. Okay, but then he gets it again. Unfortunately, platforms suck in this game, and you can see him try running off, but he just gets caught on it. Really well played from both players, but you can tell when Leaf was panicking off of ledge Dormigi was doing a really good job at frame trapping Leaf. Whenever he was off stage with Ram Ram. And I think next time these players fight, I think Leaf has to consider his like jumps off of ledge a lot. Like he only did like one or two rolls for that entire set off of ledge. And like you can aim to get you can like fish a bit more. And those forward airs off of ledge, like Min Min doesn't really have a big reason to be there versus Robin. Like you can like throw a nair and potentially hit Leaf, but like if he has that soccer ball out, he can just run to the right and then whack him if you know he's gonna jump. Let's see, what else do I say about that stuff? I think the stage picks are fine. I think Leaf also should not have gone reversal that much. And Dormigi lived off stage so much compared to what should have happened. Like, don't get me wrong, Leaf is a really good player, but Dormigi was making it back so often. And I feel like using the items better would be way more helpful. He was not really using the items to edge guard, and the items are really deadly, especially whenever you do the tether up B, because the whole time, especially if you're covering from low, you're just going from down and then like straight up. And that entire process, you can just throw a sword down or an item down, and at any part during it, you will just get hit. And then boom, you get edge guarded. But yeah, both of these players played very well, and I think that is where I'm gonna call it for the video. So I'll see you guys later. Okay, so that's gonna be the video. It's probably gonna be dog shit. Probably gonna get like 5 views, but it is okay because I need to try things. I need to be out there. I need to be uploading more, and I feel like I do good on the short side, but like my full length videos usually do pretty bad if they're not Pokemon related. And I really need to get my short form viewers to that long form. So I hope by doing things I do on stream, people will be more likely to join in said streams and more likely to watch the full video. This is where I'm gonna call it for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a blast. I hope you guys